Hello, it's me, the Gingerman, and today I am in the beautiful town of Alloa. Yes, the Yoko Hills are not too far on yon horizon. I can just see them, but we're not quite in the hill foots, not foot hills. I got that wrong. But anyway, that aside, today's about Alloa. Now, when I arrived, I thought I'll just drive right through the place, and it's pretty massive. It's pretty big. So I've got my work cut out today. The clocks went back last night, so I got up super early, and it's only 8 AM just now. So let's get exploring Alloa. Show me what you got! Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a can is here to make your day. Gingerman with a can would like to hear you say today.
There's a statue. So from a quick drive through Alloa, when I got here this morning, I quickly realised that Alloa is jam-packed with stuff to look at and see. It seems like there's a lot of buildings and architecture here. I like this though. Especially like that they're both sporting really proud moustaches, but the detail is fantastic. Ah, right at the back of it, we've got these two plaques. One says Private John McDermott, and the other says Second Lieutenant John Buchan. I know, what have we got down here? Train track, suspected. I like a lot of these places outside the Fife, I have no idea where I'm going, so we're just winging it. Go this way. I see like it's a pathway. We've just got a big green field, loads of football pitches. Look how nice this looks. Couple of dogs scrapping in the back there. So I just decided to cut right through the middle of the park. Things have dried up a bit, I guess, so it's not so wet. And I've got my boots in the car if I do get wet feet, so not all bad. I'm just enjoying the morning. I like the basic graffiti they've gone for. It's pleasant, you know, it's a couple of flowers. This lies in mystery, there's nothing to tell me what this is. It's just a little water fountain, obviously, but just randomly there on the wall as you enter the park. I can confirm this is the West End Park, and we're in the council area of Clackmannanshire. There's like a motto, or a coat of arms, which looks like the coat of arms for Clackmannanshire Council, I guess, and it says under the motto, "Look about ye." Is that the Clackmannanshire Council motto? Look about ye? Because I like it. I like it a lot. Right, I'm on Grange Road. Now this is a pretty impressive street to walk along. I love early morning time. You cannot beat it. And it is Sunday, the day of our Lord. Look at this. It says it's on St Mungo's Wynd. So is this the Catholic Church? It's got a clock on it too. Will it give us a ding dong on the hour? I do like a ding dong. But I can't see anything to give me more information on it. Actually, I can see it right now. This is St Mungo's Parish Church. It is a piece of absolute architectural gold. This church is phenomenal. And over the road, slightly more modest and almost in the shadow, but in its own way equally stunning. As you come into Alloa, there's no doubt about it that these two churches on this street completely dominate the skyline of Alloa. But yeah, really fascinating. There's nothing really giving me historical information yet, like a board or a tour or some sort of heritage trail, but you know, it's still early, we'll find something. Okay, what's happening here? Church Street. Is that Church Street I was just on? That has to be Church Street. You can see the Ochils in the background there. Alloa is a really fascinating place so far. Look at this statue. This is another war memorial, but this is the big boy. Pro Patria, to the immortal honour and in loving memory of the men of Alloa who fell in the Great War. A unique war memorial. 100% the best I've seen. Alloa knows how to do statues. Right, I'm being drawn over here because I've seen a wee alleyway, and I love an alleyway. The sign, the directional sign's useless. Someone has covered it in Rangers stickers, sadly, so you don't know where you're going. But we'll take it down here because there's a wee bridge. Aye, there's a sign you can get to Dunfermline. They've not covered that with stickers. Oh. Do we have our first sign of some history in Alloa? It's just an empty board with a coal train thing in the industrial section of Alloa. So yeah, Alloa really making you work for the history, because there's lots to see, but a lack of boards next to stuff, so you got to fill in the blanks yourself. But you know, we can do that, and if I don't do it, you know, someone can write in the comments and fill me in. Right, we're on Wagon Way, so I guess there was some sort of mining happening here. I guess this is where the wagons would come. 14 miles to Dunfermline, I'll pass on that. Looks like I've stumbled across a park. Alloa Tower this way, town centre that way, Dunfermline that way. But we'll go this way, because this looks fun. There's a bike tyre in a tree. Ha! Only in Alloa. If you don't quite fancy a bench in the park, there's one on the outside of the park. I like that. Options for everyone. Right, what we got here? Oh, nice. Another green space, so I do. Is this the tower just up here then? Is that Alloa Tower with the cock on top? See, this is why the morning is the best. You get to hear all the birds. And it's Sunday morning, so most folks are hungover. Okay, so that's the Lime Tree Walk. Alloa Tower this way. Oh, there's the police station. I'm not gonna lie, right? Walking along here, leaves scattered, trees, old school lampposts, and that tower in the background. This is like a scene from a film. I don't know what film, but it just could be a scene. Get the lighting right. I mean, you've got this eyesore behind you, the police station. Sorry police, but that is an eyesore. How could you build that How could you build that amongst all these buildings and that? Who authorised that? Oh my god. Alloa Tower. I didn't even know this was a thing till this morning. And now I'm standing right next to it, admiring it, taking it in. And look what we got. Some history board. Alloa Tower dates back to the 14th century and is one of the largest surviving tower houses in Scotland. I mean, that's cool. One of the largest surviving tower houses in Scotland. Anyway, back to this, sorry. There are a wealth of stories about royal guests, groundbreaking ideas and ghostly goings on within its 11-foot thick walls. I like that it's a bit ghostly because it's kind of Halloween tomorrow, so that's perfect. By the time this comes out, it would have been Halloween 2 days ago, but you know what I mean. The tower was the home to the Erskine family. We heard about the Erskine family a lot in Alloa, so they like to kick about in Clackmannanshire, who had strong links to the Scottish crown. Of course they did. They looked after Mary, Queen of Scots, and James VI when they were children, and over the centuries they helped to turn Alloa into a thriving centre for trade and industry. Modern Alloa is largely grown out of the seeds sown by generations of this forward-thinking family. In 1988, that's when I was born, a large-scale restoration project was carried out at the tower which saved it from ruin. The tower is now in the care of the National Trust for Scotland. Wow. Now, that's what I needed to hear. I needed that confirmation of the history. Alloa Tower. One of the largest surviving tower houses. A nice shot. If you squint close enough, you can see a ghost at the top left window. I am now out of the tower park and I'm here. So where do I go? Do I go towards the trees over there? Do I go towards this path that's leading me to Dunfermline? Or do I just follow this red brick road? I went this way. Ah, the classic upside down trolley on a Sunday morning. Can't beat it. It's such a pleasant walk this morning. It's not cold, it's not windy, it's not raining. It's autumn, so everything looks amazing. Look, another trolley. So, because again I don't know much about Alloa, I've gone on to the old useful, reliable source of Wikipedia. So, the town, formerly a borough of Barony, so again that explains a lot to do with the historical buildings, is the administrative centre of Clackmannanshire Council, similar to that of Glenrothes in Fife. Historically, the economy relied heavily on trade between Glasgow and mainland Europe through its port. This became increasingly uncompetitive and the port stopped operating in 1970. The local economy is now centred on retail and leisure since the closure of major industries. Only one brewer and one glassmaker survived. Only one brewer and one glassmaker survive today. There you go. I wonder if that's where I passed the industrial section. Is that where the glass is being made and the brewing's happening? I wonder if the brewery's the big building. Anyway, I don't know where I am. Look at this cat. I was thinking, what's that cat doing? It's probably looking for mice. And I was like, mate, you have just scared away all the mice that I was looking for. Bye bye. It's a fat cat as well. Fat from eating all the mice. What way? I found this little woodland walk, but it's badly littered. There's a shoe. Oh, is this the local drinking spot for the the Alloa Utes. I don't know, but it needs a bit of loving and tender care in here, and it could be a beautiful walk, like in many places where they reclaim the woodlands back for the people. I came out without breakfast and I'm regretting it. Oh god. There's a lettuce. Right, here I am. Oh look, there's the continued path to Dunfermline. Right along there. Just keep going all the way that way and you come to Dunfermline. We're going this way. Right, I'm now on full alert looking for somewhere to get some food because I'm starving. I've got to that weak stage now in the last 10 minutes where I can hear my stomach rumbling and my legs just are like, ugh. I'm still having a great time. I'll just have a better time when I'm not hungry. Welcome to Britain. Welcome to the surveillance state. Sometimes when you get lost in a housing estate, you know, you could be very well in the middle of a desert, you know, and in some respects the housing estates are Scotland's deserts, because I'm lost. Wow. No, your eyes. Has it got a ringer tone? This is a working payphone. No cash. Look at my phone. Oh, this is fun. You know, I thought I'd used my last payphone. I thought that was it, no more payphones. I'm going to phone my friend Mark Higgins. See if he answers. Oh, what's that sound? Oh, I didn't take it. Maybe I got to pick up the receiver, the dialer. Okay. This is fun. Take my money. Maybe it doesn't work. No cash calls. What does that mean? You just use it. Maybe you have to put the number in first. 079. Well, I thought I was going to get to use a payphone for one last time, but I guess not. A relic. Things are opening up. Oh look, what's that? A glass building. Ah, that's the police station. Right, okay, so the back side of it is an eyesore, but the front is glass, which, you know, glass buildings are pretty cool. They're not forever, but, you know, they're not going to be standing in 1,000 years' time. But, you know, they're better than some of the architecture from the past, the modern past. Okay, here we are. We've come to something. It's Forth Valley College. It's the Alloa campus. Looks pretty cool. Now we're in amongst it again. What are we going to learn? What are we going to see? Look at the Ochil Hills in the background. It just looks so spectacular. I think that bit we can see right there, that's where Tillicoultry is. And we walked right through that crack of the Ochils. Look at this cool feature of the building. It's like a ship. There's a mermaid coming out of a hand in the middle of the roundabout. Do you know what I like about this statue right now? Is how she's sort of matching with the clouds in the background. She's got a cracking arse too. Shilling Hill. There we go, we're in the high street now. Hopefully everything's open. Because this is where I'm going to get breakfast. Let's find out what's going on in Alloa High Street. Indigo Sun, get yourself a sunbed, Farm Foods, Poundland, Bright House. you know something? I like this high street. It's extremely unique and it feels of a time, not quite today, but you know, there's remnants of today, like Subway and these fancy bus board timetables that are digital. I like that, it's a good touch. But Alloa, hold on to this uniqueness. The Thistle Bar. To be fair, there is a lot of to let signs. Could have done a job on the high street if it wasn't already getting slaughtered by online shopping. COVID was just chopped the head off. Oh, there's a Baines. Is it open? When you're praying that Baines is open, what time are we on? Have they changed their clocks back? 9:30. I bet they open at 10 on a Sunday, but they're closed. Closed on Sundays. This is quite a large high street. Way larger than I thought it was. I don't know how big I thought it was. There's a family butcher's. And that's what we need more in our high streets, more artisan shops. Press X for tech services. I don't know what's going on in Alloa, but they just have loads of telephone boxes. Oh aye, we got this too. We got this in Dunfermline, this is good, I like this. We tapped straight from the Oakles that. There's the Alloa kilt hire. I like this bit of the high street, this is really nice up here. Look, they've got these things like you're playing Time Crisis or something. They're targets. They've got mirrors in them. It's random, but you know, why not? So I've managed to walk through Alloa High Street and I still have no food. I should probably just go to Greg's right now, everything else is shut. It's too early for a curry, you know. I got a toastie and an apple juice. Well, there he is. It's Johnny Pumpkinhead. I wondered when I'd see him. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm going to sit here right now and have my toastie because I'm Hank Marvin. Here's the old brewery. I think it's a pub now maybe, with reference to the brewery industry. Who knows? But there's another Time Crisis shiny target person. I think that's a civilian target. Okay, so this is a lovely walk down to the tower, police station, and then we go back along here towards the churches. So this really is the central area of Alloa where it's all going down. There's that building with the cock on top. It's in the churchyard. What's the story behind that? Is that the oldest church in Alloa? Is that the OG church? It's a lot of great architecture here. A really good place for looking for old buildings. I'll tell you that for free. That's our Alloa. I like this building. Even this building here, it looks completely unique. A bit tatty, but it's unique in its own way. So we're on the coal gate. The coal gate. So this must have been a lot to do. Oh, can we get into this old churchyard? That'd be nice. Oh well. Greenside Cemetery. Danger, keep out. Now that's hospitality. This looks cool. This looks like the path that's going to lead me to my drone shots. I can sense it. So I just want to do a wee shout out to everyone who supports me. This month Charles Belsey and Eileen McKee for buying me coffees on my Buy Me a Coffee PayPal app. So yeah, if you want to get involved, send me that, I'll shout you out. And also a shout out to my patrons, which is available, my Patreon page, but I'm updating it, I'm getting some new videos, lots of new content created for the patrons. I'm getting that all done in advance, so I've got it all there for you. Hopefully have that up at the same time as I've got the merch coming out, so it's all happening. And obviously episode 200 will be happening soon as well. Look at this grand clock up here. There's just some more spectacular historical buildings just kicking about in Alloa. There's another bridge though to walk under. This one's got a sign telling it's a low bridge, so if you're a tall person you might have to duck. Oh aye, you definitely have to duck. Look at this. You definitely have to duck. How many people have bopped their heads on that, do you reckon? I'd like to find out the statistics on it. What's this for? Was this built to keep the wall up? Someone tell me, some engineer type person, let me know. I'm going to hazard a guess it was to keep the wall up. There's a lot of security in Alloa. There's a lot of CCTV security. Is this a dangerous place to live? Certainly got an abundance of trolleys. But here we've got another one of these coal mining histories. Oh, this one's got the sign, the Alloa Wagon Way. This is what we needed. This footpath was once part of a wagon way which carried coal from the collieries in Clickmannanshire to Alloa Pow Harbour, where it was loaded onto ships for export. In the late 18th century, John Francis Erskine, later the 7th Earl of Mar, continued the industrial improvements to Alloa begun by his grandfather. By 1785 the wooden wagon way was worn out, a completely new track was laid, broad sleepers were set close together, rails of foreign fir were pinned onto them, then another rail was laid on top. They were packed with clay, then the top rail was plated with bars of flexible Swedish iron. Oh my god. Is this the train station? There's the train track. Train track. What's that say? Orlandi. Orlandi. Alright, it's Orlandi's Dairy Ice Cream. See, when I see a big pile of leaves like that, you just want to run through them. Oh, the car's got to stop for me because it's a zebra crossing. Sunnyside Court. It's just the happiest part of Alloa. This is quite a nice park. There's squirrels running about. There he is. Davy the squirrel. There's Gary the magpie. So I'm now just looking for somewhere open, quiet, and I'll shoot the drone up and we'll get some beautiful shots of Alloa. Because you've got the Ochil Hills just in the background there too, so there's plenty to take in here. What an incredible morning I've had. Derelict building that's blocked off, you can't get in anymore. What was it? Is it some big mansion manor house where the Erskine family used to live? Do you know? Let me know. There's nothing to tell me what it was. That bench there, that's my drum bench. Well, that was a nice, safe and calm drone fly-in. But what I take from that is I forgot how close we actually were to the River Forth. But we're at the point of it's like really, really narrow. And also how close we are to the Oak Hills, and it just looks spectacular from the sky, and Alloa is just slammed in between the Forth and the Oak Hills. So you can see again, just by the lay of the land, how Alloa's position, you know, that's why the place became Alloa. It grew out of where it was. There's actually quite a long and substantial history list on Wikipedia, just to give you an idea. In 1813, the first steamboat started to operate out of Alloa Harbour. Rival companies later united into the Stirling, Alloa and Kincardine Steamboat Company. In 1822, water was brought into the town, and in 1828, a gasworks was built. I was just in the shop there, and I seen in the newspaper that the bear at Alva Glen had been vandalised. Oh man, I hate vandals. So let's say a few prayers for the Alva Glen bear. Right, it's started to rain, so I'm going to head back to the car and start to call this episode complete. What a morning I've had in Alloa. It's been so much fun. Really quiet to start with, which I really appreciate, because it gives you time just to soak it in and enjoy. Alien blood, energy. I see I'm easily distracted as I'm about to have a sort of heartfelt philosophical bit about Alloa. I get distracted by alien blood. That's how it goes. But Alloa, what can I say? Like, this place is an architectural goldmine. So much history. And I feel like, again, I'm only skimming the surface just today. One thing I will say is, this place, I feel, is lacking in obvious information boards and signboards. sort of helping you discover along the way. But on the flip side, Wikipedia has got more than most places I go to for information. So, you know, if you've got a mobile phone, you can fill in the blanks, but, you know, just come here and enjoy it, walk around, take it in. There's plenty of nature walks, there's so much to do and see, and lots of shopping, lots of places to eat. Aye, Alloa's alright by me. Thanks for having me. Peace.